Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Once again, I'm Ned from NETGEAR, but today I want to check out the NETGEAR Wi-Fi 5 AC 1200 unit. It's about time that I took a look at NETGEAR and see what they have to offer. At first, I heard that NETGEAR, I got the feeling that NETGEAR wasn't actually a really good name. But the more I see, the more I read about the Nighthawks particularly, they don't seem all that bad. So I thought, you know, maybe I should have a look for myself. So once again, Wi-Fi 5 is the AC band. This unit claims AC 1200. And we got a quick start guide that says get the app. It shows you what else you can get. Quick start guide in France. I like that the packaging material is recyclable. Love that. That's what the ladies like. So here we go. Oh, we actually we don't need a card because it looks like they give us a code to scan. Very nice. Oh, I don't like how... Oh no, that's on there. I don't like how everything is so smooth on here. I'm going to touch this once and I'm never going to be able to get it clean again. It should be said that this is not a gigabit. This is not gigabit technology. This is 10/100 megabits. So of course we got our Ethernet, the place where you plug in your internet power. We actually have a USB on here. Usually for the money you pay, you don't get a spot for USB transfer. So let's plug this thing in and see what kind of speeds we can expect to be seeing from it. Let's compare it to what we got and see what we can get. Okay, now that we got this lady turned on and warmed up, let's see where it puts itself in the channel list. And I can tell you that this put itself in a beautiful spot. And it looks like about 0 to 3. So once again, the wider you get, the more information you can put through. Some devices cannot communicate with your router over higher channel levels though. What you want is you want a beautiful arc. You want to be within that arc. You do not want to be another arc that cancels out those arcs. This is pretty... I'm not getting much pollution in the Wi-Fi here where I am compared to all of my friends. Man, if you're in the condos stacked, you got all kinds of stuff in here. But once again, you want to have your own arc. You want to have nothing coming into your arc, and if possible, you want to not share. But if you have to do it one way, everybody should share the same frequency, and that will cause less issues. One thing that I don't particularly like about most of the routers that I get, man, you can pay like $300 and still get routers that don't have lights on them. Give me the freaking lights. Even if you can't give me a red or an amber and green one, give me something just to say that you're making connections, just in case I need to troubleshoot something. I got a $300 D-Link AX router that doesn't have any lights on it and drives me nuts. Alright, so this kind of sucks, but I gotta call it now. I've been spending about an hour and a half trying to get this thing to work. I cannot get this NETGEAR unit connected to my network. It just doesn't want to pick up the Wi-Fi at all for some reason. I guess next up we'll test the local connection, but unfortunately I can't recommend this now. There might be something wrong with my network. I've tried so many things and I've tried so many routers. This is the only unit I've ever actually had this problem on. And it's unfortunate, but that's just how she goes today. Alright, now y'all remember what I got going on over here. Over to the left is the Alexandrian backup. This is how I do the local area network test. Over on the right is my workhorse system. These two monitors are from my workhorse system, and this one monitor over here is for the Alexandrian backup. The amazing thing here that I didn't expect to get, I'm transferring files at over a gigabit, man. Alright, watch real close. Don't blink. Look at that, 1.6 something gigabit. What the heck is going on here? What the heck? This thing's not even supposed to be gigabit. It's not supposed to be gigabit. What's going on? Meanwhile, it seems to be transferring over this local area network at about, so this thing's supposed to be fast internet, Ethernet, and so that's 100 megabits. But this thing's going 8 gigabit. Check this out. I'm going to try one more time on another hard drive. Place this file. Yeah, 1.6 gigabit there for a sec. That's amazing. I was not expecting that speed. How is it getting that speed? Check it out. It says right here. 100 megabits per second. That's just fast. That's faster. I'm transferring faster than gigabit. What the heck is going on here? So I checked the help forums, and wouldn't you know it, as I was checking the help forums within the Netgear community suddenly shut down and it stopped working for a bit. So I had to wait a while and come back to it. And I found out there are other people who are having these problems, and there are technical ways around them. And I just don't think that I should be put through that, even for the price, $50. This is the kind of thing you don't ship something like this that has technical problems, because you're gonna have somebody get upset, somebody get super frustrated, and I myself have had to frustrated my whole family trying to get this thing working, going through the steps again and again, unplugging my modem. And I'm sure some of you know how unplugging the modem will upset a lot of people for this, that, and the other reason. So this thing's been the source of a lot of frustration. Maybe I just got a bad pull. Maybe this is just from a subset that had a certain thing that doesn't work with my particular router. But man, I have not had this much of a hard time with any of the routers that I've had, and I've had a few, let's just say. But still, there's something up with the local area network. I don't get how it can push out 8 gig. Like this thing, maybe they did something wrong and put a chip on here that wasn't supposed to be in there. Because local area network, I'm transferring at geez, perhaps you could say 10 gigabit, because I was definitely transferring at 8 gigabit, because it said it was transferring at 1.6 gigabytes, and that sounds like it. This sounds like this is a 10 gig. I don't know what's going on here, but it was transferring at 10 gig, and it's only supposed to be 1,000 megs. That's bits. But still, what's going on here? It's so cool. It's like, but at the same time, it doesn't have my Wi-Fi, and if it doesn't have my Wi-Fi, it looks like this is about the first thing I'm ever going to actually return to Amazon. It's unfortunate. There's potential here, but it just ain't worth the money if it doesn't work out of the box as expected. Anyways, that's it for me, folks. I cannot recommend this. Maybe I just personally have bad luck with Netgear, but I just don't have luck with Netgear. That's all I can say. Anyways, take care of each other, folks. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. Always appreciated. And have a good one, folks. Take care of each other.